This is Aaron East of MMA UK, and I'm joined this evening by new Wave Academys Mohamed Massaquoi. Mohamed is set to make his return to the Fightstar Championship cage on February 21st at the Indigo O2 for the absolutely stacked FFC 32 card. Thank you for taking the time out of your weekend and evening to speak with me tonight, brother.
That's no problem. It's nice to be here.
Anytime, my friend. And congratulations on yet another outing with Fightstar Championship, mate.
Yeah, it's quite nice to be back finally in the ring again.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an amazing promotion. I mean, I had to double check as I didn't think it's been that long ago. You were last in the cage. It's been over a year now, man. I mean, time really does fly. How does it feel to be back in the cage aspect of the fight game?
It feels like coming back to home.
Yeah, definitely missed it, Firestar, man. I mean, what have you been up to in your time away from the cage? I mean, I know you dabble in different aspects of the fight game.
I've still been training and work, of course, but yeah, just finally coming back. Missed being in the octagon, missed fighting, missed challenging people.
Yeah, I mean, your team is our New Wave Academy has been a huge impact on the promotion. I mean, like with the roots run deep with Fightstar and New Wave Academy, and pretty much from day one. I mean, you yourself have had two huge bouts with the organisation. I mean, I bet it's a great feeling to be back under the Fightstar Championship banner for yourself.
Yeah, it sure is. It's nice being back, especially for Fightstar. It brings the crowd, brings good fights, and it's a nice promotion as well.
I mean, was Fightstar your first fault when deciding to return back to MMA?
Yeah, it was one of my top ones there, or Cage Warrior, but Fightstar is definitely quite a nice one to return back to.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, especially now they seem to have planted themselves firmly at the Indigo the O2. I mean, that's going to be an incredible feeling for yourself. I mean, many guys I've spoke to before that have been taking the walk with Fightstar of late. I mean, it's an absolutely incredible experience to walk under the lights at some great names before you have done.
Yeah, it'd be my first time fighting at the Indigo because I know they used to do at Crystal Palace,
Yeah.
which too is a nice venue, but the Indigo would be like a step further.
Yeah, it's a great venue. I mean, but I think that walk down to them for changing rooms weren't too great. I mean, I remember having to
I haven't
chase some
been.
of you guys like from the top of the balconies all the way down and all the way down in corridors and try and run back to get to not miss a fight.
I've only been a part of the audience whenever I was at the OT, but it's nice being part of the fight at this time around.
100%, man. I mean, there are lessons to be learned in both victory as well as defeat. I mean, and your last two outings have served both of the lessons for yourself. I mean, what have you taken from your last two previous outings with Fightstar and the Cage?
What I've taken is for me not to get a bit too excited and rush when I see my opponent injured,
Mm.
to be a bit more calm, keep my distance, strike when I need to strike, and not over spam the same move.
Yeah, I mean, I remember being cage side for both your victory at the XL as well as your defeat at Crystal Palace National Sports Centre. I'm sure the fans would be happy to see you return at the Indigo. I mean, from where it looks I mean, the new home of Fightstar, as I previously said, I mean, with some time out, I mean, you must feel more than ready. I mean, I trust your preparations have been going well in the build up to your return.
Yeah, preparation has been going great. Got myself a nutritionist as well, Liam William, and been training at both New Wave and other gyms, so broadening up my experience.
Yeah, it's always good to move about a bit and learn different aspects to your arsenal. I mean, what other gyms have you been frequenting, visiting, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been at Leighton SCK,
Okay.
which has been training there as well. I've been London Grapple on some Sundays to bring up my grappling skills,
Mm.
and no other one at the moment. But I'm looking to see maybe pop down at Diesel next week, while some of the guys get more experience.
Yeah, it's absolutely great bunch of guys down there at Diesel. I've been down there a few times.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. I mean, you've got you've got 10th Planet there as well, and you've got some big names going in and out of there. I mean, like, especially with links to with Fightstar as well. A huge influence there too.
Oh yeah, they got that some guys that are pros as well, so it'd be nice to get a couple rounds with them. And they got amateurs that are been long in the fight game as well, so it'd be nice to get a couple rounds with them as well.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. I know there's been quite a bit of a gap between you competing in the cage, but is this next step for you? Is this a sign that well, we're going to see more of you within 2025?
And yes, this is definitely a sign that you see me fight a couple more fights this year because getting a bit old in age, so trying to get a couple more fights of amateur before I try
Yeah,
to go pro. But after this fight, get more and hopefully a title match.
that sounds like a plan, man. I mean, we've got one of your fans here just dropping in the comment. Mo for the W.
Yeah, he's definitely a good fan, good co-worker as well, and it's nice to see him supporting and other people supporting as well.
You know, definitely, it's always great to see people behind you, man. I mean, but your return, but will certainly be an entertaining one because you'll be taking on Amir Elifi. I hope I got that name right. From Team Underground, who is currently undefeated in his past 4 bouts in the cage. I mean, what do you make of your opposition for the evening?
Well, it's nice to come back to someone that will be a challenge for me for zero. I'm not really too scared of a zero because I know when we fight, it's probably ain't gonna go to the third round. One of us has to win.
Hmm.
Either first or second round, but I can't see a round three to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed in your past 2 previous bouts, I mean, one at the XL and one at Crystal Palace, you don't like to take easy fights.
And easy fight ain't for me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but bouts are being added to the card left, right, and centre, and the card's really starting to take shape. I mean, other than your inclusion on the night, are there any confirmed fighters or bouts in particular that you'll be looking forward to at all?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward for one of our guys, Kenny. He's having a title defense. Looking forward for his fight. We've got some of our other fighters that are making their amateur debut, so I'm looking forward to their fights as well because they've been putting work in at the gym. So it's just time for them to show the world what they've got.
Yeah, it's always good. I mean, I've said it before and I say it again. What the amateurs are really the roots of the sport. I mean, if you want to get to know some of the next up and coming fighters in the UK, I mean, Fightstar is definitely 100% the place to look.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you today, Mohamed, my friend. I mean, I wish you all the best as on your return, and I look forward to catching you out there once again, my bro.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Anytime, my friend, anytime. But last but not least, do you have a message for the fans that are going to be in attendance and anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, my fans, they're going to expect good striking from me, good performance, and a banger of a show. No third round, as usual. So look forward to it.
All right, man. Before you go, is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my coaches that's putting the work in, Tommy. Shout out to the two gyms that I'm training at, New Wave Academy and SCK. And that's it at the moment.
And short and sweet, man. Love it. Always got. I'm always got to give some time for you guys to give them shout outs because without any of those guys, you won't be able to do what you do.
Yes. I'm a nutritionist as well.
There you go. You don't want to miss people out. You'll get
You
stick
don't
for
want to miss them.
that. No worries, brother. You enjoy the rest of your night, and I look forward to seeing you again. Hopefully have a chat before or after your fight next time.
Yes, definitely.
Nice one, man. You enjoy the rest of your night. Take care, buddy.
You too. Thanks.